What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Yesterday, Stalley put out his latest mixtape titled Saving Yusuf, and I gotta say, it's probably his best body of work to date. Now, when it comes to Stalley projects, I'm not a huge fan. I've never had anything against him, but there was a line on this mixtape that really caught my attention and allowed me to further enjoy this mixtape and analyze it a lot more. He said, on Lay 'Em Down, he said, bar for bar, I'm Kendrick and Cole, but never mention when they mention who's cold. Now, that is a huge, bold claim. So, naturally, it caught my attention, and it got me thinking, like, is Stalley on that level, bar for bar? And then I had to break it down even more. You know, Kendrick and Cole, they don't just spit for the sake of spitting, so their bars are meant to be, inspiring. They're meant to further a purpose. I mean, if you listen to Pimp a Butterfly, you get that notion. Same with Forest Hill Drive. So I thought hard about it. Like, can Stalley be on that level? Can he ever be on that level? And I don't think he can, to be honest. I think Stalley is an exceptional artist. He's talented. He has his own sound. But at the same time, I don't think he's ever going to be appreciated on that level no matter what. So I think the statement he said was kind of overbearing. But at the same time, it did get me more into the project. I wanted to dive more into the project and think, am I bugging? Am I missing something here? So I can say that I because of that line, I appreciated the project a little bit more. And I think after listening to several Stalley, mixtapes and albums over the year, Saving Yusuf is the best one that I've heard. And I also asked a couple people like their opinion on Stalley. I heard people say he was boring. He was a monotone artist. Someone else said he was talented but overlooked. I even had somebody call him like a poor man's Currency. But yeah, I was just trying to gather those opinions and see what other people think about Stalley. And, also fans of Stalley. I want to know what they're, really thinking about. And if they believe that statement. But going back into the project, there was a record called Shooter. And it is probably the best song on the album, mixtape, whatever you want to call it. Because it's a beautiful relationship story. And I think Stalley excels when he does records like this, praising a woman that he wants to be with, spend his life with. My only thing was there's a line that he uses that's hella cheesy. He said, but you kept it 8 more than 92. I mean, it's a different way to say you kept it 100, which I think is obviously a better way to say it than just, you kept it 100. But at the same time, it's still a very corny line that it's not really original. But that's my only grip about that song. Overall, it was really good. There's an artist named Goldie on it, and he does several hooks throughout the project, and I feel like Shooter is the best one, and maybe the only one that I really cared about, just because it was attached to the song. The lyrics are really good. Another record that I liked was 808's. It features Chuck English on the hook, and it's the best car theme song on the tape, and maybe of his entire career. Stalley, if you know about him, he's a fan of cars in the same way like, Currency is. And I think 808's has a very catchy hook to it. And that's why I liked it a lot. Another record that I didn't really care for at all was Like Me, and I'll tell you why. I don't want to hear Stalley rap about sex. Stalley is not the artist that I go to if I want to hear something about sex. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't sound right. And I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't want to hear Stalley talking about reverse cowgirl and stuff of that nature. It just doesn't fit into the idea that I've built around Stalley. That's like if Immortal Technique came out with a record, with a sex record. If Immortal Technique came out with a record like this, I would be like, what the hell is going on here? Or, just something out of the comfort zone. And I get it, sometimes you want to expand, you want to do something different, but in Stalley's case, it just doesn't fit. The guest features, as I mentioned, Goldie's on a couple records. He also has Ray Cash, And I think Ray Cash delivered a really deep verse on Came a Long Way. He also provides the hook. I like that. I can't say I'm a big Ray Cash fan, but at the same time, I can say that this verse was a lot better than I expected. Big K.R.I.T on the project. Obviously, he does a good job. But that's pretty much where the features stop. I mean, let me highlight one more feature. There's an artist, a female singer named Ink, and she does the outro, End of the Day. And I really thought that was a nice way to end the project. It's short and sweet. And one more thing I wanted to highlight before I wrap it up was the production. There's a producer on here named Black Diamond. Now, Black Diamond is produced for Mac Miller, Logic, Stalley in the past, obviously. But on this project, he has several records in a row, too. He did Lay 'Em Down, which I talked about. He did 100 Stacks, which is a really nice beat, but the concept's kind of bland. He did Real, Last Supper, and then Rider Music, and that's all in a row. Like from track 9 to track 13, that's him. And I thought he was a standout. But then you also have like Block Beaters, you have Rashad, you have FKI. These are people that Stalley has worked with in the past, so it's nothing new. And I think he's just improving on his sound, refining it, and all of that. But those are my thoughts on Saving Yusuf, excuse me. And I would love to know what you think in the comment section below. What did you think about his line about Kendrick and Cole being on that same level? Do you think it's true? Or, what is your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Share the video. Follow me on Twitter @SermonsDomain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, peace.